Jaya Jaya, activate your energetic or emotional potential as you free up. So activate the emotional potential or the energetic potential of your couple. Okay, the fact that the relationship is being dissolved, right? The coupling vehicle might be dissolved. Right now, we're talking about tantric coupling, doesn't mean that the connection between those two spirits that have been merging and soul merging is going to be dissolved. So this is really important to understand. It is that there is a transmutation experience that is happening. So I talked about before about the free up process, right? In the process of tantric coupling, there is the birth of the coupling experience, then there is the life of the coupling experience, and the dissolution of the coupling experience is 100% part of the experience. This is not some mistake that is put out there just to make you feel miserable. No, it's 100% part of the growth process, part of the expansion, and part of your evolutionary experience as a human being and as a couple. Okay? So this is really, really important to understand, because otherwise you look at it and you go like, something's wrong with life. No, something is right. The process of birth, life, and dissolution of free up process is 100%, designed in that way precisely because it's a wave of energy. And so when you enter into that space in the free up process, so in the free up process, there are going to be a few things that are happening. The first one is that there is going to be a dissolution of the body of the coupling experience. Part of the body, the physical experience or the physical body or the physical reality of your coupling experience is being dissolved. But again, you enter, you transmute all that, and all that goes back into spirit. And in this spirit zone, in this flow zone, there is a certain degree of energetic connection that is being sustained, and that can keep on expanding and growing. Okay, this is the point. This is the thing that is really important. It is that this energetic potential or this spiritual potential that has been activated and cultivated through your coupling experience doesn't necessarily die. Okay, I don't know about you, but if you look back into your past relationships, you feel like there is some form of energetic connection, maybe with some or all of your past relationships, and that this connection is active because with all of these past relationships, you might have a kind of soulmate or twin flame relationship. It means that the merging of spirits that happened at that time has been seeded or grounded into an eternal space. It means that it's beyond time and space. There is a dimension of eternity to this connection. And so this is what you can cultivate, and this is what you can keep on feeding, actually. The fact that it's not happening right now physically doesn't mean that this connection or this soul merging experience or this twin flame experience, if you want to call it like that, is not active. And so this is what we understand within the tantric coupling experience, is that we enter into a dimension where there is a dimension of eternity to that reality. And you can feed on that dimension of reality when you enter into the spiritual dimensions of what is happening. So how does that work? Well, it's going to keep on evolving on an energetic level. It means that the connection between those two beings who have been merging together for a few months or a few years or for a really extended period of time, that connection, when you keep on singing the mantras and you keep on activating that reality, well, guess what? That connection or that reality or that energy reality, the tantric temple that has been created, or the coupling tantric experience that has been created on an energetic level, keeps on evolving. And the free up means that the physical foundation has been dissolved potentially, but that doesn't mean that the full dimension of the experience has been dissolved. So this is not something that is too easy to access. Okay, I've been navigating the tantric experiences for like 30 years, so I'm familiar with some of these dynamics, and I'm familiar with lots of energetic dimensions within what is happening in the coupling or the dissolution of the coupling experience. But what I want to tell you is that there is magic that goes way beyond simply something that we traditionally call a breakup. There is way more magic and way more depth when we put all that within the context of a tantric coupling experience. There's way more magic than that. And if you are within a coupling experience that is being dissolved right now, tantric coupling, and you have been, singing mantras and activated this tantric temple, then I invite you to really consider what I'm saying right now. Keep that in your mind. You can protect or preserve and even increase the energetic or emotional potential of your soul merging experience with that person, and keep on increasing, keep on growing, and keep on expanding within that dimension. There is much more to say about that, because of course this we could write a whole book, and it's a whole lifelong journey. But my guess is that if you feel a connection with an ex-lover or an ex-partner, an ex-wife, husband, whether that person is still on this planet or not, you might, understand what I'm talking about. Because when there is a significant human being who played a very specific role in your life, that person, the spirit of that person, is still somehow interacting with your field, and you can actually cultivate actively a light body for that energy that is not necessarily going to have any form of physical impact in an interaction with that person, but it's out there in the field of possibilities. Okay, I hope this video doesn't confuse you too much. Those are really, complex, maybe spiritual principles. But what I want to tell you is that, there is way more mysteries behind all that. I love you.